From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And Denver getting set to take the field. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. It was third and medium. They popped the short pass, looking to pick up the first, accomplish that mission, and then they accomplished a lot more on that mission all the way for the score.
Let me focus in on one word you used, pop, right? They popped the short pass, and then what happened after that? They popped the big run. Because now, once he caught it, didn't have anyone else in the vicinity to bring him down, and he takes off, and he kept going. Nice gutsy call, even better execution.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And now out come the Jets. They'll start on the ground. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. For Sutton, the receiving numbers from last week's game. 5 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tim Patrick, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, we've talked about it before. This jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Throwing now is Carr. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
To throw again on second down. Carr, throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short game.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. He dumps this one off here to Hall. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. And this
will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Nakobe Dean able to record his 5th sack of the season. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now it's Wilson. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run good for 24 yards. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Nakobe Dean. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. There's Wilson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way. Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him. Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes come your way, too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction.
From the 36, Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll give to Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Carr. And this is caught. It's Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now a play fake. Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone. So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy. Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Nakobe Dean able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. On third down, here's Williams. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. It's fielded at the 45. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Carr now on 1st down. Got him in. It's Brown. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Carr going to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you guys saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Carr. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, he's got a little. There he goes, right side. The 40. Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that
done? Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Carr now on first down. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one of my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
The tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah,
I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Carr. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Sly able to put this one through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball again on second down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now Carr. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On third down, Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And some room to roam now. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
Now that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From midfield, here's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
On on is the punter man as he boots this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. Caught left side, Williams. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will see. Welcome back now to Denver. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Denver. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Randy Gregory buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And able to work his way down to the 16. 114 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Oh, the option to give to Williams here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson. He's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. And they have to try and move past that pick-6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. Wilson getting right back to it after the pick-6.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 22. They'll run with Hall. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Carr going to look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Maybe an important fourth-quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Wilson to throw. step, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Able to get this to Patrick. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Wow. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So Derek Carr in the offense. Down 31-27. A little over 40 seconds to go. Carr. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Throwing his Carr. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Carr to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Carr. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Options galore here, second and a few inches. Here's Carr. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
One last shot for Wilson. Pass caught by Hooper. A fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last play.